2.7 million goats a year. That headline sounds unreal until you see the system behind it. Vast rangelands, non-stop transport routes, high throughput plants, and a cold chain built for export. Scale efficiency. Welcome back to Factory Flow. Today we are stepping inside Australia's goat processing pipeline. How goats move from wide open country to chilled, graded product ready for domestic distribution and global shipping. Before we enter the plant, here is the scale check. The millions per year figure is a real benchmark for Australia's capacity, but recent seasons have pushed even higher. Industry data shows 3.4 million goats processed in 2024, the highest volume recorded alongside record production and exports. So what you are seeing is not a one-off spike. It is a mature, expanding system. The supply begins in two main streams. One is rangeland goats, harvested from huge semi-arid regions where goats roam across massive properties. The other is farmed goats, managed more like traditional livestock. Together, these dual systems help keep supply flowing year-round instead of relying on a single seasonal window. But no matter where they come from, the next challenge is the same: traceability and logistics across long distances. Australia's goat chain runs on documentation and tracking, property of origin, movement records, and batch identification, because export markets demand confidence in where product comes from and how it was handled. Even before processing, the system is designed to keep animals, paperwork, and timing aligned. Now transport. In a country this large, travel time is a major factor. Trucks are scheduled to keep animals moving safely while maintaining welfare requirements and minimizing stress, because stress impacts both welfare and meat quality. At arrival, plants use controlled intake procedures: unloading, water access, settling time, and observation. So the workflow stays calm and predictable. Inside the facility, everything becomes about hygiene, temperature, and flow. This is where we stay strictly non-graphic. Industrial plants operate under regulated animal welfare standards and audited food safety systems, with tight controls and trained staff. From here, the factory's real signature begins: how it manages chilling, breakdown, and packaging at speed, without losing consistency. Once product enters the controlled processing environment, the next priority is rapid temperature management. Carcasses move through cleaning and preparation steps, then into chillers where airflow and temperature are calibrated to bring product down quickly and evenly. Uniform chilling protects food safety, improves shelf life, and stabilizes texture before the next stage. Then comes inspection and grading. This is where specification becomes king. Weight ranges, trim standards, presentation, and customer requirements, depending on the destination market. Australia exports goat meat widely, and large buyers want consistency: same size bands, same trim, same packaging format. Next is the boning room, the precision factory inside the factory. This is where line speed meets skill. Product is broken into primals, and further into customer-ready cuts. Each cut stream is sorted: chilled retail, style portions, food service packs, frozen blocks, and manufacturing trim for further processing. At scale, the boning room is a choreography: stainless benches, conveyors, standardized knives and tools, weight checks, and constant sanitation cycles. And in high-volume systems, byproducts are not an afterthought. They are a parallel operation. Bones, fat trim, and other materials are separated into dedicated channels for rendering or secondary processing. This reduces waste and improves efficiency, turning what would be discarded into usable outputs in other industries. Now packaging, where the plant locks in shelf life. You will typically see vacuum sealing or tightly controlled wrapping systems, label printing, batch coding, and carton building at speed. Every pack is traceable back through the chain, because the paperwork does not stop at the farm. It continues through pallets, cold rooms, and shipping containers. Then comes cold chain logistics. Pallets are staged in temperature-controlled storage, with products routed either to chilled distribution or blast freezing for export formats. Cold chain integrity is constantly monitored, because temperature drift is the fastest way to lose quality and shelf stability. To understand just how fast the industry is moving, look at recent quarterly throughput. Industry reporting shows Australian abattoirs processed over 1 million goats in a single quarter for the first time, and 2.9 million goats across the first 3 quarters of 2024-25, numbers that explain why millions per year is not a slogan, it is a working reality. And in late 2024, monthly totals were frequently above 300 Zalos in head, showing how sustained the pace can be outside holiday slowdowns. So when you hear Australia processes 2.7 million goats each year, what you are really hearing is a system, rangeland and farm supply, K traceability, G long haul logistics, A controlled intake, K regulated processing, A rapid chilling, G precision boning, G high speed packaging, cold chain export. Now I want your take. Should the next Factory Flow episode go deeper into automated packaging and labeling, or do you want an inside look at cold storage and export container loading? Drop a comment with your country and what factory process you want next. And if you enjoyed this full process tour, like and subscribe for more.
Actually, after carefully reviewing the video and comparing it with the audio, I noticed that the image content and the commentary are quite consistent, not at all confused.
300 goats are currently making the arduous journey from the hinterlands to the coastal markets.
Based on the video file provided, there appears to be a significant discrepancy between the uploaded footage and the text description you provided.
Based on the file you uploaded, there appears to be a significant mismatch between the video content and the text description you provided. It appears there is a discrepancy between the text description you provided and the actual content of the video file 115.mp4.